Mid-Engine Squad! It's your boy 214 Fierro Guy coming back with a brand new video. So in today's video, we want to actually be talking about becoming an auction buyer when buying cars. If you do not follow me up on YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, or Instagram, please do so at 214 Fierro Guy. Also, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and also please triple smash that like button for your boy, because y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know we out here on this grind. All right, y'all. So with this topic, y'all, all right, y'all. So I'm going to give you 4 reasons why to become an auction buyer. Now, with that right there being said, the car business is never going to fade away. That is one business, just like the oil business, just like the light bill companies, just like the windmill companies, and anybody else who's generating money through a product or through a service that the product comes from, or through a dealership, or through a capital stance. Number one, all right, number one says it for itself. Benefits. There is a lot of benefits when you become an auction buyer. There's a lot of benefits. There's a lot of money that could be made from you becoming an auction buyer. There's a lot of things that can happen within a snap of a finger. And so with that being said, that's one part of the money being generated. You know, as far as you learning how to sell cars, as far as you building an online car dealership, as far as you taking this cross country, being able to go to China and buy cars, being able to go to Africa and buy cars, be able to go to Canada, buy cars, be able to go to Mexico and buy cars, being able to go across the world to buy cars, including in the United States. And so the benefits of being an auction car buyer is that when that license check yes, it's go time. It's go time. Because now you have the obligation to be able to do what you want to do. All right, let's get into number 2. All right. So number 2 is another one that says it for itself. So like, let's just say if you own a dealership in Dallas, Texas. So Arlington, you own a dealership in Sunnyvale, you own a dealership in Mesquite, you own a dealership in Seattle, Washington, you own a dealership in New York City, you own a dealership in Miami, Florida. I'm just throwing out random names. You own a dealership in Fort Worth, then you also own one in North Dakota, or you own one in Michigan, and you own one in, you know, you can own a dealership anywhere, really. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, every state it will allow a dealership. I'm just telling you. And so a lot of people, which I've seen, they either go for one or the other. Now, don't get me wrong. You want to fill up your dealership. That's something that you want to do. You want to be able to fill it up. Fill it up with good cars, having the great mechanics on hand to where they can help you, or if you're a mechanic like myself, being able to do it yourself and get it done and in a nick of time, you know, being able to, have these other shops that you can call on, to help you do things, if your mechanic is busy or if you're busy, it's a lot of great things that happens when you get in the car dealership business, or when you become an auction buyer, or when you got your license to be an auctioneer, things like that. There's a lot of things that happen in those situations, and this right here is actually one of them. Number two, a lot of people, they like cars, a lot of people like trucks. So, hey, pick your side, you know what I'm saying? Even though there ain't no side, but pick your side, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you making money regardless. So definitely. All right. So let's get to number three. All right. Number three, learn how to rent. Okay. So as you being this auction buyer slash car dealership owner, number three is a really important topic for you to be able to generate money. And not just a little money, a lot of money a month. And so this is something that you have to learn early when you get into the car business. Learn how to rent out your cars. Learn how to finance people cars. Learn how to take down payments. Learn how to invest into making this business a legitimate money wealth business. And so with that right there being said, there is a lot of more perks when you learn on how to do this, when you learn on how to rent out your cars, when you learn how to get that person in your office who's an accountant who can actually help you with these benefits, being able to help you, being able to process this for you. So that right there is what the money can really be made on. Outside of you selling the cars, outside of you fixing the cars up, outside of you talking to these other shops about painting your car, or other shops on helping you with the performance, things like that. So number three is another crucial topic. Learn how to rent, because that right there is where the money is going to come in. So definitely. All right, y'all. So let's get down to the last topic. And number four is going to be a real good one, a very good one. All right, y'all. So number 4 says it for itself. Do not just buy new cars. I'm gonna repeat. Do not just buy new cars. Because once again, you are in a lucrative business. So what that right there means, everything is going around like a pinwheel. New cars, electric cars, old school cars, big trucks. Everything is a lucrative business. Everything. Wheels, tires, everything. This is a money making business. This is one of the top money making businesses. This is something that can set you up. This right here is something that can set your family up. This is something that can set you up for a lifetime to where you ain't got to do anything but just watch the money come in. So definitely, if you're looking to further in as you being a new car guy or a new car lady, or if you are looking to generate money, do not overpass looking to become an auction buyer. Because that right there can actually set you up for a lifetime. That can actually set you up for many years to come. That can set your children up if you got children. That can set that can set your family up. If you and your family is really tight and you know what I'm saying, and y'all looking to make money, this right here is the way to go. So definitely, if you're looking to make money, definitely look into becoming an auction buyer. Get your license. I don't know how much licenses cost. I mean, I'm not, I'm a mechanic. So, you know what I'm saying? So I thought about it, but I'm a mechanic. I like old school cars. New cars are not for me. So I kind of stay away, you know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong. This has passed my mind a lot of times, and I thought about it.